co-founder of OFFLINETV and a dragon playing TFT in his free time. It's Scarra!
Group 2 looking a bit more shaky than Group 1.
Oh no! Scarra! He just forces him to walk the plank! Scarra will secure the first double win!
I got invited to Riot's Fight Night event, an event with 16 global creators, and you eventually fight for the 2v2v2 prize, which is a big belt and a prestige. Before I went in, I was told that it wouldn't be that physical. There's a couple physical activities and then there's a 2v2 at the end. We are at the place for the event. It is the Avalon nightclub. Yes, the famous one in Hollywood. Riot took it over. I've never been here. This is not my scene. I'm more of a stay-at-home type of guy. I'm following. I don't know where we're going. Look at this. Holy shit. Yeah, you know, a little B-roll.
B-roll footage?
Yeah, my editor's gonna be like, oh my god, thank god you got that. She's really not gonna say that. She's gonna be like, you should have shot more.
You can just make the left right here.
Here. Oh. I didn't know we were coming for food. How hungry are you? Couscous? Basmati rice? Oh, what am I feeling?
With chives and saffron.
You know, I'm down for some rice. Spanish feta cheese. I can take one of these. Let me take 2 of these. Wow, I really wish I had brought my vlogging arm. I'm still so new at this. We have all the other competitors here for our rehearsal. This is my teammate Meteos. Meteos, you're part of my vlog.
Meteos playoff MVP and considered by many to be one of the best, if not the best, jungler from North America.
What's up?
Awesome.
Never been in a vlog.
There's Kesha, and that's the only person I know. And we're in the Avalon nightclub, which we repurposed for a Riot game. Getting mic'd up for our interview. We're on top of the 2nd floor, overlooking. And oh my god, look who's on there. It's gonna be my face. That's not me. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess it's not me. You're 600? Who is testing these?
Me.
Oh.
No, just kidding. Just kidding. Sorry.
All right. We're practicing our 2v2s on rehearsal day. I've only played a couple bit, but my partner is the carry.
I'm a gladiator.
This guy, 500 hours. Complete sweat.
Yeah, you know, gotta put in the time.
This is the official stage for Fight Night, Soul Fighter. We'll be doing a lot of competitions, and today's rehearsal day, so we're gonna practice all the competitions. There's gonna be like jousting with these, there's gonna be, I think Fall Guys thing, and then there's gonna be the 2v2 practice, which we already did. Me and Meteos played 2nd, but you know, that's because we didn't want to show off our strats, you know. There's one more, but I don't really remember, so I'll find out. This is the only time I'm gonna be at this nightclub. 100 years old, apparently. Look at the ceilings. Yeah, it's really famous, but I've never been here. I probably won't ever be here again because, you know, kind of like my bed. Let me break down the physical activities for you right now. The first physical activity was the jousting.
You wanna strike a pose, Scarra? Yeah.
The jousting is really hard. Unless you have really long arms, you can't really hit people on the side off. It looks like you just have to jab people off. And I felt bad. I was playing against Kesha. Kesha is a European newman. It's the only person that I really know before I met other people at the event.
And we're gonna be knocking people out. Yes. We're gonna take down Scarra and Meteos and show that us EU boys are stronger than NA. They don't know what they're doing. We're gonna sweep the floor with them.
I saw their hands are shaking like I think
They're nervous.
No chance.
Yeah, they're scared of us.
Go! Get it, boy! Scarra, you don't have. Give up! Give up! Where's America?
Choose violence, Scarra.
I'm trying!
I lost to Kesha in the 1v1 because I stepped in and I stepped too far because my arms could not reach and I stepped off the thing and fell off. Oh my god, I'm sweating after 1 round playing jousting. I got lost to Kesha, the fucking maniac. Dude, I lost because I stepped forward and there wasn't anything to step on. The platforms were a little far apart. I didn't realize, so I stepped forward, lost balance, and he just bleh. Over here we got Will. Team Will and Will. It's Meteos there sitting down. His opponent too scared to even come up.
Some people doing this.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's no way they can reach. Look at this.
Is this like farther away than normal for these kind of
I think so.
What do you think's the winning play?
I think it's to shatter their kneecaps. I would feel bad doing that.
Yeah. Do you feel bad winning a championship though?
Anything for the dub, you're right.
Anything for the mission.
Oh, my teammate Will is up there again, Mr. Meteos. He's against someone else, I don't really know. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh! What, 5 seconds? No way! It's really straightforward. Jousting is, there's just, you can't hit the head, nothing else aside from that. Next thing was dodgeball.
He's going Giga.
Oh! So dodgeball was really interesting. There is a system where you can press the button and each team gets 2 additional lives, and you can press the button and then resurrect your teammate as long as your teammate is in the corner. Additionally, you can grab the ball and that gets the other person out and resurrects the teammate. So a bunch of ways to play it, and it's pretty typical rules. You just throw it, hit it. If you get caught, you're out as well. So that one was really fun. We went 1 and 2 against Europe team as a practice scenario, and the third one, and the hardest one physically, was, I'm just gonna call it Fall Guys, the carousel of Fall Guys. They're literally building our Fall Guys jumping thing right now. Oh my god. There's 8 people standing on circles which are not balanced, by the way. You have to jump and then duck, and then jump and then duck. It's a pretty physical exercise. I did really poorly. I was like the second one out both times, and it was exhausting. Let's go! Oh my god. Oh! Oh!
Everyone, good job.
Will, what happened?
Team that hasn't already been on, let these guys get on first though.
After all this is done, then you do the 2v2v2v2. I'm very confident at that because a lot of the regions never played before. So Europe and NA played, and a lot of the other regions did not. And so like if we get there, Meteos, who's played like 100+ games, I feel I can carry my ass for sure. And I'm just like, okay, great. But I don't know if we're gonna get there because the physical activity is like really difficult. Literally, the people who are producing the event are people who've produced like Ultimate Ninja Warriors. And I'm watching them like just hurl stuff that looks crazy. They're like super physically fit. I look at myself, I look at Meteos, and I'm like, dude, we produce McDonald's. Like, I don't feel like I'm in the same wavelength as some of these guys. But it should be a fun event, and the rehearsals went well, and we'll see how it goes out tomorrow. One last thing, we got this merchandise. Soul Fighter Fight Night, it's a duffel bag. I always love Riot merch like this. If you look over here, this is an old LCS backpack. It's actually not mine. I'm pretty sure it's Dominate's because I never went to finals summer 2015. For some reason, I have his old bag, and that's, you know, that's cool. That's good. But let's open up and see what's in here. We have, I don't know what this is. Oh, that's just padding. A Soul Fighter towel? Cool. There's a hand grip strength trainer. Yeah, stress relief, forearm strengthener, injury rehabilitation. Yeah, I definitely need that. What is Ruterra? Soul Fighter booster pack. I'm pretty sure they've never made cards before, so this is just something for this event. I'm curious what's inside it. Before we look, let's see the rest of the stuff. Sour juice bottle. What is sour juice? Interesting. And then jump rope, of course. A little headband, little Soul Fighter headband. Hell yeah. Let's look at the cards. I'm gonna try to open this one-handed. Oh, this is not gonna hold up. Let's see if we got the ultra rare. Okay. We got Pike, holographic Pike. Oh shit, okay. That's worth a lot. Okay, what about this? Oh, holographic Samira. Oh, another hollow? A tufted web spinner? That's worth at least 200. A towering Pyrophon. Yep. That's not worth anything. I got a hollow Samira and hollow Pike. Wait, that's cool. Guys, this is going on eBay for $1 million. Okay, I gotta make my money back, man. Get that bread, you know what I mean?
Hello and welcome to Soul Fighter Fight Night. We're coming to you live from Los Angeles with a star-studded cast from around the globe.
Now, North America, let me hear you make some noise for your hometown heroes. He's an LCS legend, co-founder of OFFLINETV, and a dragon playing TFT in his free time. It's Scarra! And when he's not polishing off his 2 LCS trophies from his time on Cloud9. He's given you one of the most entertaining LCS co-streams of all time with Meteos.
After that, we're just about ready to get into our first challenge of the day. We have the Endurance Challenge up first. It is a double armed up spinning challenge where our competitors will have to jump, crouch, and evade these moving arms as they swing around the arena. The second teammate's gonna go, so let's see who exactly we have for round 2 for each team.
We need to see, specifically from teams LATAM and North America, their second players to step up because they were the first 2 eliminated.
So, I was talking to Scarra before this match even started, and he already had several excuses lined up.
Okay.
He had a viral infection 2 weeks ago. Now he's got pretty bad allergies as well. We'll see how he pulls it out. Meteos went down pretty early, like you said, so they're going to need him to get some points.
All right, Scarra, you're going to have to do this one for North America, buddy. Come on, Scarra. Let's go.
Oh, shaky already. Group 2 looking a bit more shaky than Group 1.
Oh, no, Scarra.
One jump,
First, North America will fall.
All right, he's getting out to safety, no problem.
The point difference between first place and last place is pretty severe. 8 versus only 1 if you're that first player eliminated. Scarra, you can see on your screen right now, unfortunately, taking out
lost his shoe.
spinning arm.
I think we're close to the bottom for North America.
I think we might have been off to a little
My
bit of a rough
calculations
start.
are correct.
To be fair, we talked to Scarra and Meteos beforehand, and they admitted that their strategy was not to do great on this one. Rolling, we've got our accuracy challenge up next based on the all-time classic, which is dodgeball.
Remember the rules. 3 points if you win, and you get to stay in.
Let's keep it going. North America currently
All right, boys.
last place, trying to take down the Titans, Brazil.
Let's see if number 8, NA, can find some vengeance here.
Meteos with a block.
Scarra with a catch. Scarra got a catch. That's an elimination. Scarra and Meteos might just be able to save the day right now. Oh! But they both shoot between the legs. The respawn occurs. 2v2 again. Here on the board.
The diving
Scarra got
shot
tagged.
hits.
Scarra got tagged. Meteos has to try to stay alive now. It's over. North
another
America.
double kill.
During this time, the ref says Meteos got hit, okay? So let's watch Meteos here.
NA can find some
So during that, the ref thought Meteos got out. And I'm confused, and he's confused. We're like, he totally got blocked. But look, I get it. I would say reffing dodgeball might be one of, like, it's really hard, especially if you haven't done it much. It was like a mistake, but Meteos is fucking pissed because we really need the points, right? We really need the points. And we essentially got cheated out of a position where I got the guy out and we're 1v2 against this guy. You're telling me we wouldn't have ended it right here. You can see Meteos here is like, bro, come on, man. What the f? He's literally pulls up the stream in his phone and he's sitting there looking at the VOD being like, they were fucking wrong. He channeled that pissedness into the next round of dodgeball when we go again, okay?
taken out as Brazil gets another one. That is 4 in a row. Team North America rounding out the rear there with only 5 points to their name. It's North America stepping back onto the rift.
Let's see it. Scarra had a catch versus Brazil. Let's see what they can do here.
Dodgeball! Makes it dangerous, though, because your opponents know you're going to be going for the line. They know where to aim, and aim
down.
dead center at Scarra.
That's
But
a
Meteos with a nice catch. It's an elimination back. I believe we've got a 1v1 now. Oh, but it might have been an over the line for Japan. Oh, and Meteos gets it after the timer cheap shot onto Raijin.
Toxic jungler here gets another one in. Meteos taunting, but that's a dub for NA.
North America picking up 3 points when they really needed them. You love to see it. But now Team Korea stepping up.
Blue team ready. Yellow team ready. 3, 2, 1, dodgeball.
All right, watch GPT. Did win an endurance round. Oh, Meteos got him though.
Nice shot. Oh!
Meteos,
is that it? Did Meteos just 2v1? Beautifully done from the North American representatives. They'll take their second win in a row.
America just beat Korea in international competition. Meteos at your hand, the 2v1. How does it all feel?
It feels good to win. If you go back and look at our first game, I got called out when I was not out. So it's a little vindication.
Which ref called you out?
I don't know.
Which one of you called him out? Do you want to challenge this call right now? I would be worried in the next game. I think he's going to say you stepped over the line when you didn't. Are you worried about that?
There's a lot of lines on this thing. I guess I could step on one of them.
We're going to see what happens here, but Scarra, I'm going to come to you too. Man, I did not expect you to play dodgeball this well, but something's coming out of you. I see like a death glare in your eyes. Do you think that you're going to pull off another Team Brazil?
No, but he will. I got him.
North America needs to keep this rolling if they want to have a chance. Now, they're going up against Team LatAm.
3, 2, 1, dodgeball.
All right.
Oh, immediate fast fire from LatAm, but no results from it. Everybody's still alive for now. Meteos with a good catch. Oh, and a double shot. No. North America gets 3 in a row.
That's why the catches are so powerful. You can eliminate one person, and then you double throw at the second person.
Oh, no, she's down. Oh, no. She's got to try to resuscitate her teammate. Team LatAm dropping in that one. Unfortunately for them, Team North America now overtaking them in the standing. Team North America is now the second longest winning streak here in the second round.
Now we have one of the oldest grudge matches in international competition, EU versus NA, coming up next.
Oh, and we know that EU wants to play this aggressively based on how they did it against Brazil, so let's see it here. Immediately starting off, Meteos and Scarra both fire and miss. Kesha with a shot back onto Meteos for the first elim. Scarra hit immediately after, and it's Europe to stop the North American victory spree.
Let's go ahead, look at how everything's shaking out. Here is the leaderboards, as we all kind of knew. Brazil taking first place. North America all the way up to second.
Wowee, North America jumping up into second place after getting, what was it, 4 or 5 wins there. That is 12, 15 points. It's still Brazil out in front at 41.
I see a couple little discrepancies between the two graphics. I'm going to think that this one is the more correct one, given that China was at 19, North America at 15. We'll see if we can get these to agree, but I think this is the more accurate of the two.
Yeah, I like the one that says NA's at number 2. I've been a League of Legends fan for a long time. We don't get to see those nearly enough. So, Mark, how's this one going to break down?
All right, let's take a look at this points. If you win a strength challenge, you get 8 points, and both you and your partner win, it's an extra 5. So there are a lot of points available, and if my math is correct, that's 16 total, plus the 5 gives you 21. So a pretty big push if you're able to win both rounds. Sounds like our next match is actually Meteos versus Kesha. So we're going to have the good old NA versus EU grudge match playing out yet again, this time in the strength challenge.
Meteos, you're representing NA right now. Man, you are tall. How do you feel about going into this matchup up against Kesha?
Feel pretty good about it, you know. No big deal.
How do you feel about going into this match? Is that the opponent that you're going to take down?
Yes, whatever he's saying is delusional. I'm going to take him down.
Totally unbiased group of casters and interviewer here. Definitely not all rooting for Meteos. Definitely the crowd's not rooting for Meteos.
Oh, Kesha's starting off ferocious. Meteos has him gripped. Kesha's down. 3 seconds and it's over. North America claims the win over Europe.
Kesha promised the knockout, but goes down in under 10 seconds.
Whatever he's saying is delusional. I'm going to take him down.
Now we're about to head into our next one, and here it is, the second bout for North America, going up against the second bout for Brazil. It's 1 win for North America, 1 loss for Brazil. So that means that if PJack wins this, both teams will finish with the same amount of points at 8 from this round. But if Scarra wins it, it'll be 21-0 for round 3 overall. Scarra versus PJack, North America versus Brazil.
Getting low here. I like it. Low center of gravity.
Scarra taking a defensive stance, just trying to knock PJack's weapon away every time PJack looks for something.
PJack a little jumpy there.
Yeah. Remember that Meteos beat a jumpier opponent by being sturdier. Oh, Scarra with
nice
a back hit. Oh, careful. Oh, no. Scarra may have overcommitted, but instead, he just forces him to walk the plank. Scarra will secure the first double win of this round of competition for North America and guarantee 21 points.
That is huge for the comeback. Out of the first event, North America was dead last with 5 points. But big comebacks here. Meteos in the dodgeball. Now Scarra here follows it up in the strength competition. Look at that vicious backhand from him, swinging around, and he's able to stabilize.
Coming up. Here we have the current scores after the changes. You can see Brazil still holds on to their first place, but we have a tie for second between Team Japan and Team North America.
The earlier graphic was actually prophetic. Tied for second there, North America.
Hey everyone, Riot Maxwell here, lead designer for modes. Tonight, our competitors are going to show down in League's newest mode, Arena. Arena is a 2v2 mode where teams face off in a series of death matches. A loss in any individual round will damage their shared health pool. And when you run out of shared health, your team is eliminated.
Players are on stage, they are setting up. We have Europe, America, Japan, and I believe that is Brazil all getting ready to play.
Here are the matchups.
Okay, and remember, these matches were picked by the seeding so far based on the current standings. That's how we determined which 4 teams are in each lobby. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, remember, after we're done with these 2 matchups, these 2 2v2v2v2s, that's going to determine the final state of the leaderboard. And then we cut off the bottom 4, and the top 4 will play one last round, and that one's winner take all.
Okay, and let me go over to Team North America right now. It looks like they were just able to get their bands in. Scarra, how hard have you been practicing in arena mode?
I played like a day.
That's more than the 4 games Brazil is saying.
Yeah, but don't worry, we have the carry right here.
Meteos, are you the carry, both in our challenges as well as in arena?
I will do my best. We'll see what happens.
Do you feel nervous about the weight of all of NA's international success resting on your shoulders just for this game of arena?
No, it'll be fine.
That's what we like to hear.
Hell yeah, let's go. It's Soul Fighter time. 2v2v2v2. The final phase of our Fight Night event here today. And we're going to see how it all shakes out with round number 1 starting off here. As it looks like we got Jukes.
All right, we got Meteos on his Elise, the classic here. Scarra on Trundle, gonna play the front line here, see if he can get his ulti off pretty early. They're going for early plant control. That's big. They start with shields.
Okay, we got the shields, couple of skill shots going back and forth, but nobody hard committing just yet. Raijine's gonna be the target here, as it looks like that's what Team North America wants to do here. Going after that Poppy just because it was the closer target. Nobody hard committing.
Cocoon goes wide, Blast Cone disengage here.
Okay, Scarra's gonna lead the charge.
Plant's starting to come down soon here. Plant arrival on the top side. That's gonna be big shields there for Team Japan.
Yeah, Team Japan getting the entirety of that power flower means a nice boost for them. As Scarra throws down the pillar, Meteos to provide a little bit of extra damage. There's the Elise combo, but it's not enough to burst him down just yet. Scarra staying on him as the circle shrinks down. The blast cone knocks everybody apart, and Scarra's getting paid first. Meteos with a nice bit of CC. Scarra survives a little bit longer, and now Meteos is the one leading the charge. He's got a massive advantage, and Team Japan is spider food.
All right, the first victory there. Team North America does not lose any HP. Remember, the early rounds are just about your HP. It doesn't mean anything is over yet for Japan.
As this time around, we got Brazil going up against NA. Shaco and Vlad versus Elise and Trundle.
Plant on the inside. There's only one plant in this arena, so getting access to the middle is really critical. Scarra does get it.
Scarra just trying to bait these guys into overcommitting onto him. Meteos is the one who's usually going to be the cannon here out of these 2. There's the Hemo Plague placed down. Tides of Blood going to find some damage, but P-Jack's in some danger now, having to go into the pool to kite it out. Scarra with a flash into the chomp. P-Jack wanted to outplay it, but he's got no shot. Jukes tries to bring him back into those Jack-in-the-Boxes, but the boxes are not ready. And now he's going to head for the brushes and go for a classic Shaco play. That's your team, Shaco, and that's Brazil dropping to North America.
You can see another of the tools in arena mode being utilized there, and that is the sweeper key. Looks like Europe versus North America. Again, you can tell by whoever's health bars are lit up, and you can actually see them when you're in that buy phase, you know will be your next opponent, so you can try and prep accordingly.
All right, this is my favorite arena hazard. This is Nefiri and her pack. That red triangle means stay away. If you walk into that or are stunned up when it walks into you, those dogs are all going to converge on you for a massive amount of damage. You can see him right there. They jump in and eat Scarra's shield and a chunk of his health.
Also, worth noting, this is one of the arenas with 3 spawn points for those plants. So whichever team is able to split and control 2 of those spawns does get a nice advantage.
All right, rings closing in. Nobody's been willing to commit before this, but now we gotta see some of that PvP. Scarra dropping down the pillar to try to keep these guys zoned, but Kesha and Trumba are gonna grab a plant before the Ring of Fire closes in any further. Elastic Slingshot brings Kesha into the middle, but now Scarra's gonna take a lot of burst from Trumba. Kesha's gonna be careful though, because Scarra can immediately turn back onto him with the subjugation. Kesha melts down into the bloblets, but can they kill him off in time? They're trying to scurry back together as they fight versus Trumba. Scarra and Meteos not quite enough damage, but they got it in the end. North America gets their vengeance in this round.
Ooh, they pop the Zac and then turn targets, and they're able to finish off the brand before enough damage is done. That turn of the tides, once they do get access to the Trundle ultimate post level 6, they're starting to scale. Support items, remember they've been buffed up to 3,000 gold's worth, and Meteos finding the kill here. We just got a little sneak peek of the NA win.
Yeah, that was the NA win to keep Meteos and Scarra tied up. Yes, these are the most valuable augments of all.
All right, so Jeweled Gauntlet is pretty good depending on your build. It's a little late right now, so if you haven't gone crit, it's not going to have that value you're looking for. Feel the Burn is a little bit overrated. Blade Waltz is kind of cool. It brings back kind of the old Fiora ultimate to be able to dance around for the old nostalgic players.
I love it, man. I love it. And you can see here, with Europe eliminated, that means they'll only get 3 points from this round. And it means that Team Brazil is also dangerously close to death's door. If they lose any more single rounds, they are out. Meanwhile, Japan and North America both sitting on 14 lives remaining. They got a couple of chances here. And now it's down to NA versus Japan to figure out who takes #1. Not only is this NA versus Japan to determine who wins this, remember that I believe these are the 2 teams tied at second in the overall standings. So whoever wins here then takes control over that spot. This is huge for the overall outcome of things.
All right, let's get into it. The builds are finalizing here. Kind of a traditional Trundle build here, auto attack focus from Scarra. He wants to be able to get through that front line. Scarra actually can even go through the Poppy here and just melt front line.
All right, back to Lux. Remember, as soon as the small laser touches you, she'll charge up and fire the big one.
And this is a 2-plant mode as well. Looks like NA is rushing straight towards them.
Yeah, Scarra just wants to go in, but he's going to take a lot of damage. Still gets the subjugate off before they can hunt to zero him. Now can North America find something back instead? Scarra flashes away defensively. He wants to go after the power flower as he sidesteps the laser, but can he continue to live? The slam back into the wall, and Raijine's got him. Sianadu using the stasis to be able to avoid Meteos' damage. Team Japan has just piloted this one better. The damage of this duo they've drafted is incredible.
Yeah, Scarra went down so early, and you can see the double tibbers means Sianadu got the double ultimate prismatic augment for himself. The double tibbers doing a lot of work. After Scarra's down, they just chase down Meteos. No hope for NA there. They've got to rethink that game plan. I think a little bit slower opening, playing around that plant that they had on their side. If you're on the right side of that map, you can almost always get to the lower plant earlier, but they just ran headlong into the wall. Scarra got charged into the wall, and they were fighting from a really big health deficit. For the attack speed, for the percentage health damage, let's see if they can rethink this one. This is a triple plant zone, and they both go towards bottom.
Meteos gonna open up here on Raijine. They're gonna see if maybe they can just start with killing the Poppy instead of worrying about the Annie. There's a lot of damage on it, but it's Meteos killed immediately as Raijine disengages and walks over to the power flower.
The double Tibbers flower dropped on his head. Meteos down. It's Scarra versus the world.
Scarra's gonna have a rough time in this one. The Trundle versus Annie and Poppy both, and they have control over the middle.
He killed one Tibbers, but there's another one there.
It's a 1v3, and Scarra's looking like the one. The Poppy Hammer knocks him back away. They slam him back into the wall again. They just want to force him to take as much Ring of Fire damage as humanly possible. He walks back away. Raijine with the flash into the slam to get him away from the power flower. And Team Japan takes first in the first round of Soul Fighter. So let's take a look at those points I was talking about. And yes, sir, it's Team Japan out in the lead at 56, immediately followed up by a tie for second and third with 50 points from Team Brazil and Team North America.
Here we'll see the final match, like we were saying, Team Japan, Team North America, Team Brazil, and Team Asia Pacific heading in. And this is winner take all. Points no longer matter. Everything was just about qualifying for this final match. From here, all that matters is that you get first place so that you can go ahead and grab that championship belt here for Seoul Night.
Nothing before now matters anymore. First place is first place. It's all about this one.
All right, first matchup is going to be North America versus Asia Pacific here. Asia Pacific still has not dropped a single round.
Okay, Stanley's back on the Vayne, but we got Meteos here on the Heimerdinger. Scarra's on the Mundo.
It's actually his classic
Vlad.
Vladimir.
Oh, wait, that is Vlad. You're right. I mistake the capes.
And it does have to scale. Not that great in the early levels.
Okay, a lot of damage under Bazzy Binks. Scarra and Meteos nearly taking him down the turret. Snipes him around the corner, and North America wins their first round.
And it's the first round that Asia Pacific actually drops the entire event here.
Pretty even game here. 20, 18, 18, and 16 are the standings.
And they're on the left side, so a lot of the times you'll actually look towards the top side plant instead. Easier to get to the right side plant for the right team.
Keep in mind that zone control, the power of the Heimer turrets. Lots of immediate burst down onto Raijin, but now Cianadu jumps back over the wall. Hemo played down onto 2. Scarra and Meteos trying to get themselves away. The Mundo, the frontliner, Cianadu taken very low, but he's going to pop the ulti for a little bit of disengage, grab that heal. Scarra bringing the pain here with the point blank cleavers. Raijin's a big old dog, but they're about to put him on the leash. He tries to get back over the wall. Rockets fly, cleavers fly, nothing's hitting. But Scarra is trying to close the gap. Meteos puts down another turret, and North America's got the first kill. Now Cianadu stands alone. The rockets won't hit him, but the turrets will. NA takes the round.
I like the strat. Scarra keeping them slowed with the cleaver spam so that Meteos can hit all of these grenades. Heimerdinger benefits so much. Once you hit that grenade, they get the charge-up shot from the turrets. Meteos doing a lot of the work there. And again, this time around, we get to see when you use those turrets to set up around the plants, really gain control of the middle of the field here. Scarra focused.
Oh yeah, man, he knows. This is a shot at international greatness for North America. All right,
Cosmic
Team Brazil.
Drive.
Your current leaders in the race here, going up against North America. Emo Plague on the 2 here again. Meteos under pressure with the Tides of Blood. Jukes jumps in, but he won't find the damage of Stasis. Coming out from Meteos to keep him alive, but Jukes gets right back out. That's the kill on Meteos. Jukes still barely staying alive. Scarra's got to try to 1v2 these guys. Flash into the auto attack on Jukes to guarantee a 1v1. Now, can P-Jack cut it out? These are 2 champions without resources, with a lot of regen, but the Vlad is so low. He wants to get that empowered heal. There it is. Transfusion brings him back up to a decent amount of HP, but Scarra's farming the power flowers. P-Jack trying to kite this one away long enough here. Pike Sun ain't gonna hit him. Pool of blood, keeping him safe enough for now. P-Jack trying to get out, but no! Brazil drops, and Scarra gets the win.
The clutch from Scarra flashes in, finishes off the kill onto Jukes, takes down the Zed, and then cleans up the 1v1. That one.
All right, let's take another look here, man. This time it's North America going up against Japan.
All right, they take the inside line, setting up down towards the bottom side plant. Scarra playing the front line here, trying to keep the Heimerdinger safe as they go right for him. Meteos gets hit with the knockup.
Scarra's got 7,000 HP, and he wants to get in the middle of everybody. Meteos trying to kite away. A lot of damage pours in from the lasers and the turrets. Cianadu with a 2-man blades reach. They want to bring Raijin back in to find a little bit more damage, but Cianadu's already dead, and now Raijin's got no chance. Mundo's got more health than a building, and North America gets the win.
And there is an augment that you're able to give a shield to your ally. I wonder if that was the big shield that Meteos got there.
This is now an elimination round, I believe, for Team Japan. And there she is. There's Samira in the middle of the map.
So Samira does get the follow-up if you have any CC to hit on anyone. And then the ultimate does a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness, you want to talk about ultimates doing damage. Meteos firing off there, getting a big chunk out of Raijin, but he heals it back up. He is on that Nasus. Meteos now tanking 2. Trying to kite around here a little bit. Scarra's in the middle. Raijin gets hit with the grenade. A little bit more follow-up from those turrets. Scarra just takes no damage, man.
Meteos is untouched.
Meteos just does not care. They have no threat on him. Scarra is the immovable object that Team Japan cannot get through. And now with only one left, Team North America is about to eliminate another opponent. And we're down to the final two.
Ooh, here we go. The final face-off.
Now, critically, Team Brazil only has 12 life. I believe we're at the -6 point.
I like the observer showing us how much damage here. Scarra here with Trinity Force, with the Titanic, actually a threat himself.
Scarra taking a lot of damage here at the start. They're not afraid to commit to him, but it might have been a mistake. Brazil's already lost their first man, and now PJX stands alone. I don't think the stasis was going to be enough to save him. Point blank rockets. They got him. North America is now one round away from being champions.
That stun onto Zed was everything.
This could be it. Brazil's got one more chance. They would have to win the next 2 in a row.
Yep.
Or if North America wins either of the next 2, they will be your champions instead.
Scarra's also got the defensive maneuvers summoner spell here. See if he uses it in this round.
They're just chilling.
Hands up. Oh, maybe there's a bug.
Okay, bug's been resolved. Chemo Plague on Scarra. He'll lead the way here again. Mundo at half HP, but that's still about 4,000. Jukes wants to look at Meteos. They know they got to kill off the Heimerdinger. P-Jack putting a lot of burst back onto Scarra, who's regenerating it rapidly because he's Mundo. Meteos very, very low here.
Brazil's poking them down.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of it, too.
They've got 2 plants to rely on as well. Jukes healing up off the top one. Here they go again.
This was masterfully done by Brazil. I think they might have what it takes to grab the win here. Scarra's down. Raid Boss down. Both enemy players down. Brazil will bring it to a final round.
Nice adjustments from Brazil. Really nice maneuvers there on the Zed, making use of his shadows, poking them down, harassing them, then going for the kill after the second round of plants came in.
We have been competing here for the last 3.5 hours, and it all culminates with one last round.
This is it. All right, it's a Lux round. Laser Beam gonna slowly tick around.
P-Jack has as much health as Mundo does. Meteos using the super turret here. That laser's dealing a lot of damage. Juke's going into the back, but he hasn't found Meteos. He got a beautiful stun! He's not dead yet. The blade wall's coming out from Jukes, keeping himself alive. Scarra leads the charge. P-Jack trying to buy some more time, keep these guys zoned away. Let Jukes heal up a little bit. Nice use of stasis. Scarra is low. Another pool coming out. Brazil might turn it around. Scarra's dead. Meteos in stasis. Jukes also still having Guardian Angel.
They did it!
That's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Fight Night Soul Fighter champions come from Brazil.
Brazil dominated the accuracy challenge, the dodgeball, and they win the finals here.
Raise them high!
Brasil, porra! Nice.